Hi, I'm Neil Franklin of Franklin Spearco Media, and also a student of Val Riazanov, and we've produced a series of ballistic combat DVDs. This one we're going to focus on takedowns. Now, again, first of all, let's just start from the beginning. You don't want to be on the floor in combat. It's the wrong place to be for many, many reasons, and we don't want you to get into that position. But we're going to show you two things. Number one, how to take your opponent to the floor very quickly and easily, and also, if you do end up on the floor, what to do to survive and get out of it. Now, you don't want to be taking your opponent to the ground unless you absolutely have to. And I'm going to bring Val on now with Mike of Fight Time Fitness here. And we're going to go through some very basic takedowns. Now, the concept of taking someone down is usually that you want to take away their center of gravity. You want to make sure that you use every possible leverage point on the body to do it. And like I said, you don't want to be in that position where you take them to the ground, where you go to the ground. But if you have to take them to the ground, because that's the only option open to you, then here are some ideas of how to do it.
Okay. One of the most common things, which is you guys love doing it, you know, to take
double leg
spear tackle, you call it, yeah? Yeah, double leg tackle. Right. Can you show me the way you do it? Nice and steady, slow, yeah? You lower yourself down, you get on the knees, and then boom. Very good. Okay. It's nice. But if you do that on the street, you ended up with no knees. You know that. Right. Knees are a very gentle thing. I'll show you the way I do it from my previous experience in Samba, in the combat Samba. Right, so let's make it thing. You intend to drop on your knees, yeah? Right. Grab it, and then sort of make your way through. All right. When I did it, I did slightly different. So, look. All right. It's a difference between the movement of the legs taking you in, shoulder is almost striking you in the lower groin, yeah, or upper groin, and then whole body movement is almost like overstretching, going down. You can go down with him; it's no big deal. Right.
So let's just show that movement again without Mike, so they can see.
There is a fighting stance, yeah. Right. There is a fighting stance, right? So you use the arms. If the arms are coming forward, yeah. Oop. Okay. Again, it depends whatever you try to achieve. If you try to wrestle him down on the floor, you can follow it. You know, do arm lock, leg lock, struggling, whatever. But if you don't, simple idea, yeah? Whoop, whoop. He's on the floor, and then obviously you try to do whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah, so that's a straightforward takedown from a standing position where, of course, you've got the two people opposing each other. Now let's just let's just imagine that, Mike, this is a real life situation. It's a bar, whatever. There's now an attack made on Val.
It's more like clothes in the
and he's compromised. Okay, something's going to happen, either a headbutt, and maybe he's backed up against the wall now. Maybe he's got no leverage for a strike, or maybe he'll do a strike and a takedown. So, but he wants to drop him to the floor.
Different variations.
Different variations.
Okay, one of the variations you can do. Remember, you have to watch in the leading leg. If that leg is leading, this is what I do. I'll overstep in the leg. And at the same time, I twisted my shoulder. Make sure his grip not. If you hold the arm steady, yeah. If I try to push it forward, I will never get through. So this is what I need. I need to break the movement. Yeah. This is next thing I do. I reach for the kneecap. Very, very easy. Right. You like to resist or not resist, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Next one. You reach down again, whoop, drop in your shoulder. You get underneath the kneecap. Same thing, opposite side. I mean, you're welcome to strike it if you want. You know, do you remember when they used to kill the bulls in abattoirs? All the days, probably still in Texas. Yeah? They chain him, they get the hammer, in the forehead. Open him up. Yeah? Right. Same thing, anything like that, it will give you a shake. So simple idea. Okay? Next one. Get the knee, get the elbow, drop it, twist your body, step aside. Right? And at the same time, you reach for the third one, you pick him up. Same to opposite. Yeah? Down. Simple? Mm-hmm. Or if you want to do really, to get the spear tackle, this is the idea. Underneath, just above the triceps.
So what's important to watch here is that what Val's doing is
Break
taking leverage points on Mike. So if we just do that again and we slow it under the elbow, it's taking the point on the arm that's going to break that hold or give him a little bit of assistance. It might even be just a slight upward movement for him to go in and finish the takedown. Now, again, we don't want to be down there. But if we have to be down there, then there are certain rules to follow. So maybe we can talk about now, if you get to the ground, what happens. And
maybe we try to cover it point when you do get spear tackle yourself.
yeah, so
and then ground.
So Mike, you're going to...
Right. This is coming from your background. I get attacked. I step back and I take him underneath his neck and the jaw, so the grip like that, and the top of his head. I step back, I twist it, and then I still move in sideways. Okay.
Okay, so we've seen a couple of very simple ideas now of how to take someone down to the ground. We obviously don't want to be down there, so if you are down there, then you need a survival strategy. So now perhaps Val can show us some ideas of how to stay alive on the ground.
We're not prearranging anything, whatever. We do
So
slowly.
take him down slowly.
So I miss the point, he'll take me down. Boom, I'm on my back. First thing you do, you never let him through your legs. You try not to, at least, okay?
So what he's saying there is he's keeping his legs now, and there's pressure with this knee and this knee, and holding his body, so he can't move forward easily.
One of the first things I would do, try to do, depends on my attack. I get my legs crossed, and I squeeze his rib cage.
Now, for all you MMA guys out there, you know that is the guard position. For those of you who've never done MMA before...
Squeeze it to the point, look, you will start tapping. Okay? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
And when you do that, while you're doing this, this is when you roll. Because you really want to end up on the top of the guy.
Now, let's just say that he's through those legs, okay? He's higher.
Yeah?
Okay?
This is sideways, like a hold on. One of the things I would try to achieve, I push him away. And I get him with my legs. Yeah? Get his neck, or maybe get him with his arms. Doesn't really matter. But main point is, when he's on the top of you, push him away, cross your legs, yeah? Push your hip away, and then get on the top of him. And when you're on the top of him, cover yourself, make sure he's not going to kick you back, yeah? And squeeze it.
Okay, now let's do a situation which, again, happens all too often in these dangerous strikes. He's sitting on top of him, and he's about now to punch every bone out of his body.
You move away, yeah? First thing you do, grab him, and the same movement, same direction, sit on his leg, roll him over.
So let's do that slowly.
There comes the strike.
So he's move,
side,
grab, and turn.
next one, it's a few different ones, same. Yeah, you try to stop his striking. You know as people do, right? One of the things you can do, if you manage to grab his leg, arm, look. Again. Yeah, you're stopping him striking you. You manage to grab his wrist or whatever. Reach it and use your kneecap as the leverage point. And obviously you follow, right?
Now, again, I want to stress one thing. Again, look how relaxed Val is in this position. Now, just to emphasize one thing, I'm going to bring Tyler on. Now, all I want you to do, Tyler, is lay across him, put your 275 pounds of weight on him.
I won't be relaxed now.
Okay.
Folks.
Now, then I'm going to get Mike to get onto his legs. Okay? If you just lay across now.
Is that because I'm foreign?
Now, what we're just going to show here is how you're going to have to, he's going to try and just move, but stay relaxed. Those guys are just going to hold him. But he's just going to try and move. But he's moving whilst he's staying relaxed. He's going to fight his way out. Now, this, again, are great drills to try. And if you do this for about 20 minutes, you'll find out whether you're relaxed or not. Okay, so that was the drill here, of course, is that if you tense up, you're going to expend so much energy. and also they're going to be able to grab you and move you a lot easier. If you relax like a wet rag doll, it's very hard to move somebody around, and they'll expend more energy. And you can see there you were working quite hard. Okay, so now let's just look at one of the very important reasons why you do not want to be on the ground. Now, if we stand up, we take from a standing position, and Mike here is being attacked by Val, and Mike's going to take him to the ground because that's his strategy. He's going to take him to the ground. So if you just go to the ground. Now, what we haven't, of course, forgotten about is young Tyler here, who's going to come up now and jump on Mike's back and just kill him. Okay, and this can happen. You think if you're in the wrong situation, and I obviously hope you never are, and you think it's one-on-one, but there's like 10 other guys who are going to just come around and help themselves. That's the reason why you don't want to go to the ground. So all the time. Now, another thing, what I'd like to talk through now is resisting some of these takedowns. Because if the guy's determined to take you down, then we want to stop him. Now let's get Tyler up here, because again, we're going to use these lineman skills. And he's going to take Val to the ground, and Val's just going to stop. And we're doing slow motion. Okay, and we're going to talk through what's happening. So the first thing he's done is he's taken his weight back, and he's relaxed, and he's leaning on him. So if we do that again in slow motion, you just take him to the ground.
My recommendation, if you don't want to stand, you don't want to go down, again, whoop, just don't push me, no, legs, try to take me down, yeah, get your leg up.
Again, what we must stress. Can we show that again? Because that's quite. So what we want to stress here is, first of all, if we can maybe turn the other way around. So if we go that way, so we can pick up the angle. As he goes in, the first thing Val does
is the legs. Oop.
If we go, can we go to the first one when you were leaning on him, just leaning on his head. So just what we want to show here as he goes, before you grab he's leaning on him. Now if I walk around, Val's still very loose. These muscles move. If I go to Tyler here. Right, there's 275 pounds of muscle there. He's tensed up. Okay, so if we do that again, it's very important this. So if you stay loose, and that alone is enough. Yeah. Now we'll do the one with the leg again. So now it's got a little bit closer. He's gonna grab him and take the leg. Val just lifts his leg.
Put the stress on the top of his head.
You see, now how did that feel to you?
Well, I couldn't stand up.
Yeah.
I couldn't stay on my feet, and that's the most important part.
So
when his leg came in between mine, that's all I was concentrating on, because it's in around a sensitive area, you know. So I wasn't really paying attention to anything else after that.
Okay. So if we bring Tyler on now, and we'll maybe show Tyler and Tony some work, they can work together.
Do the stuff just to show it to you. First, pull his arms. Okay. As soon as you reverse them back, you go. There you go. Take it. What I want you to do, I want you to fall sidewise. Don't go directly. Fall like this.
About
to the side,
shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull. Pull and let go.
Okay.
Hop. Ah! Nice. Do you understand the difference?
You try, Tyler?
As soon as you do that, that's the reaction to get it back, because it's mine. And when it's getting back, you're going in.
Okay.
So let's try it the other way around. Tyler, try. So you're going to pull him in. That's it.
Legs, Tyler. It's not football. Football. You need legs.
See, actually, there's a very good point there. Let's just, now these are about the same weight, okay? And you saw what happened there. If you attack him around the center here, you have no chance of dropping him. You've got to get in there and you've got to get low. Yeah.